Bharatiya Shiksha Board versus Central Board of Secondary Education. Why in discussion? On the completion of 75 years of India's independence, the Government of India, making a big change in the education system, has formed the Bharatiya Shiksha Board to bring a sense of Indianness in education. Bharatiya Shiksha Board is an accredited education council in India, which has been recognized for the first time on August 4, 2022 by the Government of India. It is the Indianness Education Board of India as an alternative to the foreign and Macaulay education system. The Government of India has entrusted the responsibility of running the Bharatiya Shiksha Board to Baba Ramdev's Patanjali Yogpeeth Trust. Bharatiya Shiksha Board. The initiative to set up a national school board to indigenize education on the line of CBSE was taken by Baba Ramdev. In the year 2015, he had put the idea of starting a new school education board with the government through his Haridwar-based Vedic Education Research Institute. In this board of school education, the Bharatiya Shiksha Board was to be stabilized by mixing the archaic education of Maharishi Dayanand and modern education. However, this proposal of Baba Ramdev was rejected by the Education Ministry in the year 2016. But shortly before the start of the 2019 general elections, the formation of the Bharatiya Shiksha Board was approved by the government. Objectives of the Bharatiya Shiksha Board. BSB. The Bharatiya Shiksha Board will be the first national school board in the country and will have the authority to prepare syllabus, affiliation of schools, conduct examinations and standardize Indian traditional knowledge by issuing certificates. Bharatiya Shiksha Board will mix Indian traditional knowledge with modern education and make education according to Indian tradition. Students studying in Ved Pathshalas and Guru Shishya unit operating under Ved Vidya Pratisthan will get recognition equivalent to the board through this Vedic Education Board. Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE. The Central Board of Secondary Education is an autonomous body of the Ministry of Human Resource Development. The main goal behind setting up this board was to reduce the workload on the Secondary Education Commission. Along with this, the main work of the board has been to determine the rules for the establishment of secondary schools, conduct surveys, bring uniformities, etc. In the historical sequence, the first Uttar Pradesh High School Board was established in 1921. After this, the Rajputana High School and Intermediate Education Board was established by the government in 1929 for the expansion of this board. Then, after Indian independence in 1947, the name of the board was changed to Central Board of Secondary Education by the Government of India. Keeping in view the responsibilities of the board under the National Education Policy 1986, Navodaya Vidyalaya were also included under its scope. At present, there are about 21,274 schools affiliated to the School Board of Secondary Education CBSE and 25 such schools which are established abroad, and they are also a part of this board. Major function of the objectives of Central Board of Secondary Education. The board worked to bring uniformity in the level of progress in the construction of all the schools related to them, as well as the work of making policy and rules for them. Its function includes granting permission for the construction of schools related to it at the national and international level, as well as providing recognition. It inspects the schools from time to time and sets policy rules to improve them. The Central Board of Secondary Education prepares the curriculum for the education system of all the schools related to it. Textbooks are determined and manufacture under this board according to the syllabus created by them. The policy and rules related to the evaluation and examination of students are also determined by this board. Its basic objectives are to present the data related to education before the government scientifically and to increase the school education and literacy rate in the country. Conclusion. At present, the Central Board of Secondary Education is the backbone of Indian school education. This board performs the main task of arranging quality education in school education, due to which the quality of school education has definitely increased. Similarly, it is expected that the Bharatiya Shiksha Board will also follow the policy of continuous and comprehensive evaluation for the evaluation of students, as well as through this it will be possible to develop the mental and intellectual development of the student in the right way.